Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's a short story. And the last episode is called Tommy Madsen. So our final person that we focus on is the guy we started with. So you will feel closure to that story.
Doesn't mean that you won't have more questions.
No, you'll have, and then we're going to open the warden's door, and we're going to know what's in the secret room. But what's in the secret room is going to raise 100 more questions. There's a pattern inside of the chaos, yes, and there is a master plan. There's more than one master plan is the problem.
Well, that's the key to it. That's the excitement of it. That's what lays out the conflicts behind the scenes.
I'm not saying he did, but if Warden James had a master plan, it hasn't gone completely according to plan. So he's also had to. What they expected to happen didn't happen because they didn't know what was going to happen. So yes, there's a master plan, but it's been corrupted. So that's why there's chaos on the edges of it. We have no idea.
Everybody's sort of
the way that I've learned to look at it is you just don't worry about it. You tell your stories, you do the best you can, and however it intersects with an audience is kind of out of our control.
Yeah, we spend our time, I mean, not to be glib about it, but we spend so much time in the writer's room and then producing the episodes that, honest to God, there's no time to really pay attention to anything else. So, our motto is do the best you can, feel proud of your work, hold your head high, and then the rest is up to the ratings gods. I know we do really well in DVRs, DVR recording, so our live +3s, we go up 50-something%, and in our live +7, we go up, I think it was 72% last week. So, we feel good about people who want to tune in and that they do so. But yeah, the rest is up to the ratings gods.
The structure is similar because we love telling these short stories in the flashbacks. We love the sort of active nature of tracking these guys down. But as we come forward and we sort of answer the initial questions, we've discovered that these guys can live in the world, they can be back for longer, there can be more than one of them in the world. And as that starts to happen, the storytelling possibilities open up so there's just more places to go and more places to go in the present, rather than everything being backstory and unexplained things that are buried. Now we can really concentrate going forward on characters and relationships, not just between our characters, our core characters, but also as the inmates come back, as the 63s appear, we like to think about how they have conflicts that for them happened yesterday, and now they're playing out in present day.
Yeah, there was a little tiny, I don't know if you guys will pick up, but there's a little bit of a shift in 12 and 13, because as we explore Tommy Madsen, as we explore the characters who had been back a little bit longer, and as there's a downloading of information from one character to another, and so we really put everything that the characters know on the table, and consequently we start focusing on what are they back here for, and what's going on behind the scenes. So that opens a whole new landscape that we kind of hadn't been thinking about in episodes 1 through 11 as much. So it inadvertently opened up a whole nother frontier of what's going on behind the scenes between these 63s and what relationships that are set up in the past are kind of coming to fruition present day, which, like Dan said, feels like tomorrow for them. They don't feel a 50-year time difference.
So they're 6 months or 6 weeks or 6 days.